Alright, in this video we'll be going over the new top 5 best class setups to use here in Modern Warfare 3 after the Season 1 Reloaded update. A bunch of weapons got buffed and nerfed, and it's time to change up all of your setups. If you're looking to drastically improve your KD ratio and drop your first nuke, y'all came to the right place. So if you guys enjoy, feel free, drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. Let's get into it. Now, for class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the SVA 545. This weapon received a massive buff this update, and the pro players actually banned it in competitive play because it's so effective. Now, for the first attachment, we are going to rock the VT7 Spirit Fire Suppressor to take us off the radar and also increase our long-range potential with recoil control as well as damage range and bullet velocity. Now, we're going to go ahead and double up on those benefits with the STV Precision Barrel, which is going to be doing pretty much the same thing, increasing our bullet velocity and range as well as recoil control on this assault rifle. Now, for the underbarrel, we are going to be rocking the X10 Phantom 5 hand stop to smooth out that recoil pattern, making sure this weapon is easy to use as possible, but at the same time also bumping up that close to medium range performance with increased aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. Now, we are going to be rocking a magazine on the SVA because it does have a fast fire when you first pull the trigger, so the 45 round magazine is going to be helping us out in that category. And to go ahead and just make sure we are hitting our shots, we're going to rock the main V6 stock, which is phenomenal, again bumping up additional recoil control. Once you jump into the firing range, you're going to see that this class setup, even though we have a lot of recoil controlling attachments, we have a respectable ADS, great handling, and because we have a lot of recoil controlling attachments, we have a setup that literally is going to be very easy to use. Definitely give this a try if you're looking for a fast TTK assault rifle. And if you tap the trigger, you're going to see here that the repeating bursts when you first pull the trigger is going to give you an even faster time to kill. That's why it's banned in competitive play. Now, for the secondary, we are going to utilize the Core 45, but you have to use the conversion kit to transform it into a submachine gun, making this incredible. Now, we are going to rock a magazine, and the 40 round drum is great. The fire rate is drastically increased, so definitely go ahead and run this. Now, for the underbarrel, we are going to be rocking a vertical grip, and this is going to be a good attachment because the SL Skeletal vertical grip is going to be giving us more aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, as well as vertical recoil, exactly what we need. Now, for the muzzle, all we're going to do is rock the Colossus Suppressor XS version because we need to take advantage of even more recoil control, so we can use this at medium ranges if we need to. And then finally, because we are rocking the conversion kit, we have the option to run a stock, and the XRK Dynamic Precision stock is going to be phenomenal, further increasing that recoil control on this weapon. Once you jump into the firing range, you're going to see here that this pistol secondary is going to be insane. The fire rate is crazy. The longer you kind of just keep tapping the trigger, the faster this weapon is going to shoot. It's a pocket submachine gun. Now, for the remainder of the build, we are going to be taking a look at the munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneakers, bone conduction headset to hear footsteps and gunfire a lot easier, as well as ghost TV camo to keep us off the radar. Now, for the vest, you have to rock the comms vest. This is phenomenal. No matter what game mode you are playing, no matter what type of playstyle you have, every time you kill somebody and run over their body, you're going to get a radar beacon letting you know where people are in your general vicinity. And because the spawns are so bad in this game, somebody is literally always in your vicinity. This is the reason why I'm able to get so many nukes, is because this comms vest is letting me know where everybody's at by simply just running over somebody's body. And I'm gonna do that anyway because I have on these scavenger gloves. It's a double whammy and a fantastic setup. Now, for class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the new HRM9, the best SMG in class, right next to the WSB Swarm. Now, for the first attachment, we are going to rock the Shadow Strike Suppressor S to take us off the radar. That's all we need. For the barrel, we are going to be transforming this submachine gun into an assault rifle with the Princeps long barrel. Not only is this going to be increasing our bullet velocity and range, but we are also going to get better iron sights, transforming this into the Grau 5.56 from Modern Warfare 2019. That's why it's so good. For the underbarrel, we are going to be rocking the MW3 vertical grip. It's going to be phenomenal, going ahead and smoothing out that recoil pattern, giving us a very easy to use submachine gun at assault rifle ranges. Now, to go ahead and help that out even more, we are going to rock a rear grip, and the PCS 90 assault grip is going to be helping out that gun kick and vertical recoil as well. And to finally go ahead and wrap this class setup off, we have the folding stock, which is going to give us even more gun kick and recoil control like we need anymore. This is going to be a great class setup here. It looks like an assault rifle. It acts like a submachine gun. As you guys can see, we have a fast ADS, great handling, and overall a class setup you guys can use at any and all ranges. For the mainless setup, we are going to be taking a look at the Core 45. Same exact class setup as my previous Core 45 build. I run this on all of my setups, and I do have a munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneakers, bone conduction headset to hear footsteps and gunfire a lot easier, as well as Ghost TV camera to keep us off the radar. And do not forget to rock that comms vest, which is going to be phenomenal, allowing us to have pretty much a 24/7 UAV. This is one of the best submachine guns in game right now. Unlock it immediately. Now for class setup number 3, I think it's safe to say the HOLGER 556 has replaced the MCW as far as usability as a fully automatic high to medium damage assault rifle. Now for the muzzle, we are going to rock the VT7 Spirit Fire suppressor here. Fantastic, taking us off the radar and also bumping up that recoil control, which is needed on this fully auto AR. Now we are not going to rock a barrel, but for the underbarrel, we are going to be rocking the FTech MSP 98 hand stop to smooth out that recoil pattern, but also give us a lot of close range benefits like movement speed and aim walking speed. As you guys can see here, this is a great attachment if you are trying to run and gun. Now we are going to be going ahead and skipping over the ammo and the magazine, but we are going to be rocking a rear grip here, and make sure you guys have on the Morn 20 grip. Not only is this going to be bumping up our flinch resistance, and if you are running and gunning, that is very important, but we are going to be getting gun kick as well as recoil control with this attachment. Now to go ahead and help this weapon out even more, we are going to be rocking an optic here, and for me personally, and I know a lot of guys can agree, the Mark III reflector is going to be one of the best optics to run on the HOLGER. It's going to be very easy to use. We have an open-ended sight. You're going to see in the firing range, something you can just point and shoot and take out across the map. And speaking of across the map engagements, make sure you guys have a stock on the setup, specifically the RB Adult Assault stock, to go ahead and bump up that recoil as well as gun kick with this assault rifle. Once you jump in the firing range, you're going to see here that this class setup is going to be phenomenal. We're going to have a respectable ADS, and obviously we're going to have very, very controllable recoil here. It's going to be one of the easiest to use ARs in game, even after the minor nerf that it did get this update. Now for the secondary, again, we are going to be taking advantage of the Core 45, same exact class setup. It is dominant, and we are going to be rocking munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneakers, bone conduction headset to hear footsteps and gunfire, Ghost TV camera to keep us off the radar, and then obviously make sure you guys have on that comms vest to give you a 24/7 UAV, so you guys can be locked and loaded, know where people are at all times. Now for class setup number 4, we're taking a look at the WSB Swarm, another weapon which received a massive buff after the update. Depending on your playstyle, this could be the second best or the absolute best submachine gun. Now for the muzzle, we are going to rock this weapon loud and proud with the L4R flash hider. This is going to take away that muzzle flash concealment and bump up that recoil control and gun kick control with this submachine gun. Now to go ahead and help that out even more, we are going to rock a barrel, and we're going to be rocking the WSP Reckless 90 long barrel to take advantage of more bullet velocity and range, and also recoil and gun kick control with this weapon. We want to have a melt machine that you can terrorize assault rifle players with at ridiculous ranges. Now for the underbarrel, I strongly recommend you guys rocking the MW3 vertical grip. This is going to be stupid on the submachine gun. You're going to be lasering people across the map with this attachment, smoothing out that recoil pattern, and overall having a very easy to use submachine gun that seriously, honestly, shouldn't be as easy to use at longer ranges. Now because we are going to be rocking the 100 round drum on this gun. This is going to be making this literally a light machine gun that has SMG handling. Why we can do it, I don't know, but we're going to take advantage of it. And then finally, we are going to be rocking a stock, and we're going to be rocking the FSS Fortress Heavy stock, again, to bump up more recoil control with this weapon, making sure we can dominate, punish people at ranges that should not be possible. Once you jump in the firing range, you're going to see here this class setup is going to be nasty. It's literally going to have 0 recoil, and you're going to be able to melt people across the map with a 100 round submachine gun. It should not be possible. Now, from the build we have on the Core 45, same exact class setup. This is going to be a rock solid SMG pistol, and we are going to be rocking munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneakers, bone sucks and headset to hear footsteps and gunfire a lot easier, goes to keep us off the radar. Even though we're rocking a loud weapon, it's still going to help us out flank and also get from position to position smart. And we have on the comms vest, which will be giving us a 24/7 UAV. We are running an SMG. We're going to be running and gunning. This is going to be coming in handy. This is a disgusting setup. I don't know why they buffed the WSP Swarm, but guess what? Take advantage of it. And then finally, for class setup number 5, we're taking a look at the BAS-B. This weapon survived the chopping block. I wish the MCW did, but it's all good. For the first attachment, we are going to be rocking the VT7 Spirit Fire Suppressor to go ahead and take us off the radar and also smooth out that recoil pattern with this battle rifle. Overall, a great attachment on this gun. Now, we are going to be skipping over the barrels. This is going to be one of the first times I'm recommending skipping the barrels on the BAS-B. We have some other attachments you want to use. Now, speaking of other attachments, we are going to rock an underbarrel, and this is going to be the first time that I'm recommending the Camaro Ryan 03 on this weapon. It's going to work flawlessly. It's good on all the SMGs. We're starting to go ahead and incorporate it on a lot more ARs. It's going to be a good attachment, smoothing out that recoil pattern and overall making sure this weapon is going to be a lot easier to use at the longer ranges, because that's where this gun is going to be dominant at. Now, unfortunately, this still just has a 20 round magazine. I wonder in a future update if they, for whatever reason, decide to buff up the magazine capacity, but if they don't, all good. We're going to be rocking that 30 round mag till then, because 20 is just not going to cut it. Now, we are going to be utilizing a stock here, and we're going to be rocking the Ravage 20 heavy stock to bump up that gun kick control as well as recoil control with this weapon. The cons are completely irrelevant. The mobility does not matter because it's a battle rifle. This is going to be a gun you want to be dominating at close, medium, and long ranges with. I said close because it still does. It's the BAS-B. It is overpowered. And then finally, we are going to be rocking an optic, and we're going to be using the Mark the Reflector. It's going to be a great attachment to use on the BAS-B, allowing us to have a very easy point and shoot laser beam. The iron sights are iffy. The recoil with the iron sights I don't like. So once you go ahead and put on the optic, you're going to see that this gun is going to be incredibly easy to use. For whatever reason, it has a fast ADS. Not complaining, but we're going to have very, very low recoil, and it's going to be a build that you can go crazy with at any and all ranges, close ranges, and it's a battle rifle. I mean, it is what it is. Now, for the secondary, we are going to be utilizing the Core 45, same exact class. It's nasty, the Pocket SMG, and we do have a munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneakers, focus on the headset to hear footsteps and gunfire a lot easier, and goes to keep us off the radar. And then obviously, even though we have a battle rifle build, that comms vest is going to be phenomenal, letting us know where everybody is, because every time you kill somebody, run over the body, they're dropping a radar beacon. These are going to be the top 5 best class setups to use right now after the Season 1 Reloaded update. If there are 2 setups I want you to check out immediately, make sure you guys give a look at the HRM9, aka the Growl 5.56 reincarnated. It's disgusting. And also, do not sleep on the WSP Swarm. They buffed it. I don't know why they decided to go ahead and give this gun a new leaf. It's crazy. Now, hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys do turn up any of these builds, let me know down in the comment section. And as always, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Deuces.